Hey guys, welcome back. So today I decided I was going to do my everyday look. This is the look that I wear to work. This is the look that I like to do if I'm going out and um, I don't want to do a lot. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to moisturize my face. I already washed it. I'm going to be using I use the Walmart brand, but you can use whatever you want. This is their daily facial moisturizer. I always get it with an SPF because I like the protection on my skin. Like, take care of your skin, guys. So this retails for, I have a list of prices for you guys. So this retails for $7.82 at Walmart, and online when I looked, it said it was sold out, but it's Walmart, so you know that they have it in store. In the off chance they don't, you could also use the CeraVe. If you're going the cheap route, you can use whatever you want, I guess. The CeraVe is $12.84. So I'm just going to do a little bit of just a little bit, and just go in and moisturize. I also like to moisturize because it is fall time, and let's get a little bit more and bring it down the neck. So like I was saying, it is getting to be fall and winter here in the DFW, and before anybody says anything, yes, it's fine. Like, it was 65 yesterday, and I'm a big baby. I came from Iowa where it's like the tundra, so I don't want to hear it. But it's getting dry here, so I like to moisturize. My skin gets really peely in the wintertime, and if you have that issue, maybe look into a moisturizer. If your skin is normally dry anyway, you definitely want to moisturize. You want to exfoliate. You want to get all that dead skin off your face before you put stuff on it. It's just good for you, and it feels good. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is I'm going to mix two foundations, the Flower Beauty Light Illusion and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The reason I do this is because the Flower Beauty brand is a pretty dewy foundation and is really great for dry skin types. I'm more combination where I get oily in my T-zone, and the Photo Focus is good for quite a few different skin types. Like, I've heard really good things for all different skin types. So the Wet n Wild foundation retails for $4.68 on Walmart's website. So $5, like, who can beat that price? The Flower Beauty foundation is a little bit more, but still it's under $15. It's $12.98 on Walmart's website. So what I do, this comes with like a little spatula. I just scrape some off on the back of my hand. If you have like a palette, or I've seen people use a candle lid like you get from like Bath and Body Works, genius, by the way. And then I take literally one pump, because if I just wear this on its own, I can look really greasy and really gross really fast. So I just mix that up on the back of my hand and then put it on. And I go in with a Real Technique sponge. These are $5.99 at Walmart. You can get like a 2-pack for $10. Wash your sponges, please. If you would like to see how I do mine, how I wash mine, let me know in the comments, or, DM me, whatever. But wash it. You want a clean sponge. You don't want to put any chemicals or anything that the packaging is going to be around on your face. So I'm just going to go in, and I like to bounce or pat it on, just to really push it into the skin. And normally, you guys, this takes me maybe 15 minutes to do in the morning, because I am a little bit lazy when it comes to waking up. Like, I don't need a lot of alarms, but I need a lot of time to actually wake up. You can ask my mom and dad. I've always been this way. I've always been the sleepy one. I'm also dragging this down my neck because we want everything to look one color. And if you actually look in a mirror and notice, normally you're not just one color across the board. Like, maybe your face is darker than your neck, or your face is lighter than your neck, or your neck and your chest area are lighter or darker than your shoulders and your arms. And that's really the trick to finding foundation shades and stuff that's gonna work and look seamless all throughout. And if you're wondering why I keep looking like downish, I have a mirror. I know I say that in every video, but I just want to be fully transparent. So I just go in and I work that into the skin. So anyway, I'm going back in with that Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Porcelain, and I'm going to dab this under the eye. And this is really going to brighten up the under eye. You could definitely do a concealer, but your girl was just not feeling buying concealer. I've been like in between with concealers. Can't find one that I like again, and I go through this quite a bit. Sometimes your skin is just not liking it. So if you want some good concealers, I do recommend the Tarte Shape Tape. I know that's like a cult classic, but like it's really that good. I used to like a lot. I like the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. What is that? Glue for my eyelashes. That's what that was. The Light Illusion Concealer. And I mean, that was fairly fierce. So yeah, now we have a blank canvas. What I'm going to go in with next is the Coty Airspun powder, and it retails for, where is that? Okay. It retails for $5.97, so like $6. And I use this shade Translucent Extra Coverage because I have some acne spots. You can actually see my little acne spots. I don't have perfect skin due to contrary to belief. I have great skin at random intervals, and that's about it. So I'm going to go in with that powder, and I'm going to set the under eye. I know I showed this in my previous video with the Easy Glam. I have to set my under eyes because they get super creasy and super oily. So I have to go in and set them, otherwise it'll look not great. So now I'm going to flip it over onto the flat edge side, and I'm going to go in and set everything else just really lightly, just hardly any powder. And the reason I do this is because with that Light Illusion foundation, everything tends to get a little bit more oily for me, I guess. And I don't want it to like move anywhere. Now, I am setting my face, and I just said I was dry, but I am combination. And in general, my T-zone and my natural oils will come through towards the end of the day. If I have this on for more than 8 hours, which I tend to during the week when I'm at work or going to work and coming home, I have it on for over 8 hours. So I need it to last at least that long. And by the end of the day, like my chin, my forehead will start to look pretty oily. Not terrible. Okay, now that we are done with that, I'm going to go into bronzer. And I'm going to be using the Lisa Frank X Glamour Dolls Bitten in Bronze Matte Bronzer. I like this one, but you don't have to use it. I got it in an Ipsy Glam bag, and I mean, it's brand name, so it can be kind of pricey. Another one that I do recommend is the Neutrogena Healthy Blends Bronzer, and it is $10.50. And I'm going to go in with a fairly fluffy powder brush and bronzer brush. I'm going to dab in, tap off the excess, and I just like to do like a little tiny wash of bronzer just to warm up the face. You see how that does that? Yes, okay. And then I like to come up to the forehead and just hit the forehead a little bit. I'm not using like a ton of pressure. Get my baby hairs out of the way. But you see how that kind of like brings the forehead in so it doesn't look like a 5 head? I mean, I don't really have a 5 head, I guess. My forehead is fine, but I just like a little bit more put together. Draws the attention inward. And then I'm also going to take it on a Morphe E27 big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go down the nose a little bit. And again, you don't have to contour your nose at all. You really don't. You're perfect just the way you are. It's just something I like to do. Okay, and while we're here, I'm going to stay with that bronzer. And I'm going to go in to the crease of the eye. And I'm being really messy with this. Like, this is my everyday. I have 10 minutes to get going, but I still want to look okay. Or maybe if a client is coming in, but I stayed up way too late last night. So I'm going to go in with, just super sloppy like that, right? I'm going to go with the M433. It's kind of dirty, so I use a color switch. You just swirl it around on that, and it takes most of that product off. Go in with the bronzer, and then dust this all over the lid too. And you could really do this with any brown shadow or tan shade. Or again, if all you have is bronzer, you can do a million things with it. Like that. So now I'm going to go in with blush. And this is the Milani Baked Powder Blush in Luminoso. This is an OG. Like, every beauty influencer that I have ever watched has used this blush. And for good reason. It is amazing. So I'm going to go in with this Luxie 514 blush brush. I'm going to pick up some and just sweep it on the cheeks. I have a fat face, you guys. So I don't like to bring my blush like right here on the apples, because if I smile, your girl's got some big apples, okay? So I like to bring it back a little bit into my bronzer, so that way they kind of melt together and I don't look so heavy in the front, I guess. So I'm just going to add that to this side. Look at how pretty that is. And then if you catch it in the light, it's got some shimmer to it. So pretty. Okay, so now that that's done, and did I tell you how much that retails for? The Luminoso blush retails for $8.34 at Walmart. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Now, you do not have to use this highlighter. This highlighter I did not buy. I guess technically I did. I got it in an Ipsy Glam bag. It is a monthly subscription. If you want to try makeup and you're not sure about it, you could do, I think it's $10 a month or $12 every other month, but you get a little baggie of goodies monthly or every other month. And they put some really nice stuff in here. This highlighter on Ofra's website is $29, which is why I say you do not need this highlight. I mean, it's good. You're going to see how good it is. It's good, but you don't need it. Another one that I love, and I've had as long as I've had this highlighter, is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters, and those are $4.68. So save your money, unless, of course, you don't care what you're spending on your makeup, then by all means splurge, go for it. But this is in the shade Rodeo Drive, and I'm going to be taking a Morphe M501. It's a highlighter brush, and this really... There, look at how much pigment is on that. Tap that off a little bit. And then I just hit the very tops of the cheekbones. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So $29, it's lasted me over a year. I get it. It's good, but I mean, the Wet n Wild one is this lasted me just as long, and it's $5. I like to also go down the nose. Just do a little nose highlight. Oh, so cute. This actually gives the illusion that you have like a cute little button nose. And then I like to do the Cupid's bow. This just makes it look like your lips are kind of turned up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to do my trick where I take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's the white shade. This retails for $2.59, and it is huge. So I'm going to go in and put that in the waterline. Just to really brighten up the eyes. And then I'm also going to go in, I seriously, I do this trick every day, you guys, and put it in the inner tear duct, because I'm going to go back in with that highlight in this little itty bitty brush that I got from Vera Mona. This was another Ipsy Glam bag score, and I don't know how much it is. But I'm going to go back into that highlighter and put that on the inner corner. See how that just brightens everything up? I like a bright inner corner mainly because I have pretty small eyes. And I want them to look bigger and brighter and stuff like that. So that's why I do that trick. And then I'm going to go back in with that bronzer and that teeny tiny brush now that we've gotten the lighter colors out of the way. I'm going to go back into that bronzer and drag it along the lower lash line. So that way we look put together. Like so. Okay. Now that we have that done, I'm going to go in, since we basically got all of our powders done around this area, I am going to go in and do my brows. And I'm going to do them off camera. I'm going to do a brow tutorial. I know people are upset by that, and it's coming, I promise. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, now that that is done, I'm going to go in and give my lashes a little curl. And I like to hold this for like 10 seconds or so, just to give my lashes some curl. All right, now that that is done, we are going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I get the waterproof one. You certainly don't have to if you don't like waterproof. I just like my mascara to stay all day, okay? So I'm just going to coat my lashes. I'm not doing any eyeliner because ain't nobody got time for that during the day. I like to use a liquid liner, and I just don't have time for it, okay? Or I don't want to make time for it. Ooh, you see the difference? Okay, now that we have the tops done, you could leave it like this, but like if I get close, you see all the white? I don't really like that, so I'm going to go in and do the lower lash line too. Does anybody else have hella long lower lashes? Like, I see a lot of people with like the tiniest baby lower lashes ever. I can't relate. Like, mine are like spiders. Okay, now that's done. The only thing left to do, I guess, is the lip. And I like to keep it real simple. I will make sure the foundation is off my lips because that looks crusty and disgusting. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much the mascara was. So the retail price of the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara is $7.56. So pretty affordable. I also really, really, really love the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and that retails for $9.97. So either way, under 10 bucks, really affordable. Okay, so the last thing I think we have to do is lips. And this is another thing that I got in the Ipsy Glam bag. And it is the Estate Cosmetics Gloss, or I'm sorry, Lip Icing in the shade Goody. And on the Estate website, this retails for $10. Yeah, so I just go into the gloss, and it's got a cute little pink tint to it. The only thing I don't really like about this gloss is you don't get like a lot of product. So you can't like get it all done in one swipe, you know? If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already, please subscribe and join the Zweck fam. And hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I'm uploading. My mind is losing me and I have 42 things to do today. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!